So the next part of our sewing is putting on our eyes. So anytime you have something really small to sew, I just do the letter X with my stitching. So I tried doing this with white thread and it was completely invisible. So I'm gonna do this with pink thread just so that you guys can see what I'm doing. And then I'm gonna cut it off and switch it out for white thread. So this will look a little bit strange for now, but then I'll switch it out and fix it. So again, I have my threaded needle, I have the knot at the end, I'm ready to go. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take this one off. I'm gonna keep this one on. That's the one I'm gonna sew first. So hold it in place, stick your needle through the back, somewhere about there. I'm gonna pull it till it is almost to the knot. Okay, and then like I said, we're just doing the letter X. So I'm gonna stick it across the eye. Across the eye. There we go, and it looks weird because it's pink, but this should normally be white, and then you could do the Sharpie back on top of the white thread. So I have a line, but I'm doing the letter X, so now I'm gonna stick it through here. And go up. And that's all I need for that eye to stay on. It's the letter X or the letter T, however you want to look at it, and that eye will stay on. The other thing I have is that I have another eye to sew and I have plenty of thread left, so I'm actually not going to start a new thread. I'm just going to put this eye on over here and I'm going to stick it through the back. I don't have to worry about putting it through that loop. Oops, that was right in the center. I want to move that. It's too far to the center. There we go. Put it up there, pull it, make the letter X. Oh, too far off to the side. There we go. All right, so looks a little bit weird because it's pink, but if this was white, it would be blending in very nicely with those white eyes, and those eyes are stuck on, not going to go anywhere. I will need to tie this off. I'm not going to show you that again though, especially since I'm going to be cutting this off, but the same way that you tied off everything else, you tie this one off, and there are the eyes. So on the eyes, I replaced the pink string with white string, and I decided to go ahead and show you how to end this stitch, just in case this is the first video you're watching. So I have all this leftover thread, and I have all these stitches up here. So I'm just gonna pick one of these stitches, and sometimes I just pick the longest one because it's easier to get under, and it's right next to it. So you go under the stitch with your needle, and it makes a loop in the back of your thread. So under the stitch, and then grab your needle, and it makes a loop back here. Put your needle through both pieces of thread, through the loop it made, one, under the stitch, through the loop it made. Pull it tight, should feel nice and snug, shouldn't go anywhere. Trim the extra. There we go, and I can redo the little pupils with the black marker now that there is white thread on top. I can just put that marker right over that white thread, but these eyes are stuck on.